Avoided.
Here we go. Hello, everyone. Welcome to outPUNched.
Yeah, apparently we're not having an introduction sequence this week.
You're the producer. Here we go.
Welcome to outPUNched, the October edition. I hope you're all well. That little introduction, I don't know if it was cutting out for you guys. It was cutting out for me. But yeah, and yes, once again, welcome. Way this show works, we have 4 top punners. They'll be sort of punslinging against each other, against topics that they haven't heard of before today. When I say topics they haven't heard of before today, I don't mean flumziggy-a-bit-a-bop, because no one would be able to pun on that. I mean, they've not prepared anything on the topics. They will have heard the topics before, but they won't have prepared anything on them. Hope that made a bit more sense. We've got 5 minutes for them to go head-to-head against each other, and I'll be tallying up the scores as they go for each pun that they make. But should they make something that is off topic, that isn't a pun, or if they delay for about 3 seconds, then they'll get replaced by the next punner until the 5 minutes has elapsed. That all sound good? Yes, I hear the 3 people cry. But we shall introduce you to the man and the plan in the background, Mr. Stevie Vegas. How are we doing tonight, Stevie?
Fiong Zibby Bibby Bop. That's easy for you to say. There we go. Thank you and good night.
Okay. Well, short and sweet from Stevie. Stevie will be keeping me right throughout the night about what the punners have said, what they haven't said, or any sort of contentious issues. And there may be some. There's not been an outpunched, but there hasn't been some sort of contentious issue, usually caused by me, to be honest, and by taking someone off when I shouldn't have. But hey, it's all for fun. And yeah. There's great prizes to be won in this show. Let's say that. Ooh. Share with your friends, people. Share with your friends. Let everyone know that outPUNched is on with 4 top punners, and there's prizes to be won. Prizes that are mainly in the form of gratitude and thanks for tuning in, but prizes nonetheless. But let's get our first 2 punners on of this evening. It is Nicole and Susan. Hello. How are we doing tonight? Oh, well, it's not tonight for you guys. It's still probably midday-ish.
You know,
it's morning for me.
Yeah, I'm pregnant, so every all the time it's a little bit night.
Yeah. Time is a relative concept when you're pregnant, when you're with child. Certainly. So are we up for a bit of pun slinging tonight?
Yeah.
We'll know the kind of the rules and the regulations and all that sort of stuff. Right, I think we might as well just go on with it, because that's what people are here for. They're here to get the punning on. Yeah. You 2 guys happy to get straight into it?
Yeah.
Sure. Yes.
That's a good enthusiasm we love it outPUNched. So with that, why not start with the weather? So we'll be starting 5 minutes from Nicole. Take it away.
Hey, I'm really excited that you're having a baby. I wonder if you'll have a son, E.
Yeah. I caught wind of the news when I guess I caught wind of my own news. That's not real. It ain't been
after you push that After you push that baby out, I'm sure you're going to feel very lightning.
Yeah. If I have a C-section, they say I can't do stairs, but I think I could rush a little bit if I get a little like hurricane.
I know you're really tired now, but the baby hasn't even come, and so by the time that baby is like a year old, it's gonna have a real like cumulus effect.
Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to not having this brain fog.
Oh, Sleet, I think I forgot what I was gonna say next.
It's okay, and if you, I'm sure if you missed it, it'll come back to you. Missed.
So, hail, that was a good pun.
Oh, thanks. I do what I do. Do.
Bo drizzle.
I'm brainstorming a bit, but I can't find. I'm blanking, so there's that.
Oh, well, tsunami. I think we're gonna get this done.
Have you ever read the Rats of Nim? There was a sequel where they actually had a Nim bus. It was so cool.
It's just kidding on this one.
Well, I hate taking a sauna with my uncle. The relative humidity is off the charts.
I wasn't that great at school, so every time I look at my grade point average, I'd say cumulo.
Have you noticed lately that temperatures just keep going up and up and up? I mean, whenever I see a ladder, I climb it.
So I'm in the U.S. We have a Fahrenheit different British. We have a different system, and I know when I talk to anybody in Europe, I can't bear the metric pressure.
Hey, tell me, do you know what the ocean movements are doing currently?
No, I don't.
Okay, well, I once had to explain to my daughter the meaning of the term moisturizer. So I poked her in the eye and said, now, see how moisturizer?
I see.
Yeah, well, I hate going out in downtown Chicago with all the crime. I mean, it's so muggy.
Yeah. Well, this is a breeze, isn't it?
Yeah, well, when I bring the ladies back to my place, I like to take them to my bedroom and lie them down on what I call my O zone.
You cannot be serious.
Well, I am, and I try to run very fast. I'm very fleet of foot.
Yeah, so you got kind of like beautiful feet, have you? Kind of, as the French would say, sort of both fits.
People are always asking me what comes after winter, but nothing springs to mind.
Yeah, I suppose it's like your mind's just going all cloudy, isn't it?
Well, I mean, our school term ends here in November, which is completely different to the Northern Hemisphere. So I graduated as summa cum laude.
So it's as if you snow a lot then.
I do. And, one thing that I really hate about movies these days is they never get the lighting quite right. And there's just so much aggression and shooting and killing. I mean, I really hate those ultraviolet movies.
Oh, I get your drift.
So
that's us at 5. Take it away, John. Finish on one.
No. I was just talking about my wife, the female sheep. She seems to weather the storm.
I'll have another little point for that then, John. Very well done.
Well,
I think the most entertaining thing in that round was Richard's facial expressions, to be honest.
I'm pained by my own puns.
Yeah, just going from what?
No change there.
No, not at all. Right, let's have Stevie. Weather is in the subject title. Yes, it is, Stevie, but no one else said it. Nicole said sleet, and then John said it.
I spotted that.
Sorry, that was just a sleet of the tongue.
What's a sleet of the tongue? Right, so we've got 7, 8, 10. It's all very, very even at this stage in proceedings. So yeah, how are you guys doing? Welcome back to outPUNched.
Good.
Yeah, and enjoying the lovely Scottish autumn weather.
Yeah, it's been very.
Well, you know what they say, Richard. Pride comes before a fall.
Hey. We don't say that here.
And you know what? See if you want to hear another joke about that. It's in this new joke book. Yeah, Pride comes before the fall. Go and get it at Amazon. It's great. Yeah.
Didn't see it.
Didn't see it.
It's sort of pixelating, I guess.
Yeah, it's green screeny things. Apparently grey is good for the background, but I just thought I'd chuck it in there anyway. But this isn't about me plugging my own joke book that's now available on Amazon.
There's plenty of time for that later, right?
There's plenty of time to advertise my joke book, Misunderstood, that's just been recently released. Plenty of time for that later.
Available at all good bookshops.
Yeah, so John, how is it you're doing?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine for 4:11 in the morning.
Yeah, we appreciate you getting up at this crazy hour to come and join this nonsense that we put on twice a month. But yeah, you're very welcome. Former winner as well, John Lambie. Yeah. So shall we go on to the next round? Where you two shall be starting?
Yes.
We all ready for that?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, since it's sort of coming up to, there's a certain festival that's coming up in a little while. So if we're all ready, we will start with John on Christmas. Okay, 5 minutes starting.
I love sitting in front of the tea and eating chips at Christmas time. My favorite are crisp Pringles.
Oh, yeah. I got into a fight last Christmas, but I managed to slay my opponent, so it was fine.
Well, I hope you got them to sign this contract. You can see right down at the bottom, there's the sanity clause.
Yeah. Is that 3 lines below the other lot there?
Sorry, mate, I didn't have the presence of mind to catch that.
Anyway, I'm kind of pining for last Christmas, really.
Oh, well, you'll be sorry.
Yeah, is it possible we could actually get into a rap just now?
I'm going to lose it at this point.
Hey, I think you're a really cool guy. It's good to meet you, Richard.
Thank you. I am a father and a father at Christmas as well, strangely enough.
I heard they're going to run out of some hot ticket items this year. They better be stocking the shelves.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you slayed that.
Yeah, I'm out.
Okay, so did you know that if athletes get athlete's foot, that astronauts get mistletoe?
Yeah, that's it for me.
So I've thought about stocking my fridge up for Christmas.
Thing is, you don't want to eat too much at Christmas. You don't want to eat too much at Christmas because it's not good for your elf.
Yeah, you and the ham can hang out. They should eat the rest of that for you.
So when I was having my Christmas dinner sort of thing, yes, it was a plum deal. My Christmas dinner.
And I think I have something on my chimney. I'm trying to scrape it off. Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah, I got something similar last year when I was on holiday in Turkey.
So I am trying to trap Santa Claus, and so I've created a custom St. Nicholas cage.
Oh, very good. Yes, I can't think.
I remember reading the story of the very first Christmas and how the three wise men brought presents, but one of them just made no franken sense to me.
You know, actually, I've left out being a present. I left out them for Santa Claus, but I'm not sure he was a fan of the virtual cookies. Like the cookies.
Okay, well, fair enough. Well, I am gonna.
There is no way I'm gonna get another pun in this round.
Yeah, I don't think anybody had this in the bag.
It's gonna be a real silent night on my end.
If I cut out, it's because my wireless is Roman. The Romans are the Greeks in the original story.
Yeah, sorry if my internet connection is not good. It's not very stable.
It's okay. I've been pining for some old fashioned tech stuff. So
I'm having kind of majorly problems with it at the moment. So.
Holy cow!
Oh, right. Sorry, I thought you'd got the sack.
Well, as one ghost said to the other, that's the Christmas spirit.
Yeah, well, I demur to what you have to say.
So, yes, well...
That's fine. That's 5 minutes, John. That's 5 minutes.
Comedy gold. Yeah.
That's what you get outpunched. People sort of sweating, saying, "What the hell else can I say about Christmas?" God, we're only 1 minute in. Yeah, that was one that I'll take under advisement for next time. But that was a very good round.
I'm not thinking about Christmas yet, and you've made me think about it. Oh no.
Yeah, that's all right. But at least we're getting into the Christmas. And you know what you could buy for Christmas? No, I won't do it. Or is there something we could buy from yourself for Christmas? Oh,
Ian, I'm thinking of some nice little stocking stuffers. Do you have anything in mind?
Bookshelf.
Well, funny enough,
you should ask, right?
Funny you should ask that. Yes, Misunderstood, available on Amazon. Yeah, chock full of great jokes. Over 400 of them, all in one easy-to-handle book. But this isn't the...
So Ian, 600 in this one.
Over 600.
Yeah, better value.
Ian, how much is it? How much is it, Richard?
I don't know. Doesn't say.
Exactly.
How much you're prepared to pay for it.
So Ian, you're performing comedy. You're organising the UK pun-off. You're writing the books, aren't you? Burning your Kindle at both ends.
Wait, there we go. That's what comes out punch
for. You in New Zealand?
Not for the compliments that Johnny was just sort of almost dishing out, but for the punchlines at the end. Nice one. Right, so we are 2 rounds down. There's lots of backing and forthing in that one. Let's go to Stevie. Is there anything else to report, Stevie, that I've not sort of picked up on? I don't think so. So why not at the moment have a little commercial break? It's the UK Pun-Off.
4 comedians telling 3 jokes on 5 different topics.
or send in the jokes and you may win some UK Pun-Off merchandise.
It's the UK Pun-Off.
There you go.
Yes, indeed, the UK Pun-Off. That will be back on the 23rd, I think it is, this month, in a couple of weeks' time. Yeah, tune into that. We've got some great punners on that. Bit of a different vibe to this show, which is more pun slinging in this, and that one it's more sort of prepared stuff, but no less fun. No less fun. All great stuff. All great stuff. So yeah, that has been the first 2 rounds. It is still pretty even. Certainly all to play for. All to play for, without a doubt. If you'd like to contribute to the show, down below, paypal.me/punoff. It sort of helps keep the lights on and stuff like that in UK Pun-Off HQ, i.e. my kitchen. And also, if we can get some money for the guests as well, for giving up their mornings in very different senses of the word for a couple of our participants today, without a doubt. Some are about 11 a.m., some are like 4 a.m., like tomorrow. What's it all about? Time zones and shit, man. It's mental. But yeah, paypal.me/punoff. Anything and everything you contribute will go into the show or into the guests' pockets. Yeah, absolutely. So without further ado, let's get on to round number 3, and then we shall have some halftime entertainment after that. So let's start with the 2 people that weren't on last month's show, Nicole and Johnny. Hello, people. How are we doing?
Hey, can I volunteer myself off? I think I was actually on at the end of that one last time.
Yeah, but Susan does my head in, to be honest, and I just want a little break from her. No. It's all random. It's all random. Do you want to give up your slot, John?
Well, it only seems fair.
Okay, right, Richard then. It'll be Richard and Nicole. Yeah, John's coming on last in this one, even though I don't know. So yeah, do you want to start this one, Richard?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. You're not being chivalrous and letting Susan come in now.
Okay. I didn't. No, wait. You just invited me in, and now you're wanting to get rid of me.
No, not at all. Never want to get rid of you, Richard. Never, ever at all. Yeah. So I don't know, like to mix it up. Who starts? Everyone will get a chance to start a couple of rounds each. And I just thought I'd get 2 different people to start it off, but then John come in and I don't know, claimed all sorts of misogyny or whatever. Isn't that right, John? Yes, you did. But Susan doesn't mind, does she? No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. I don't know. Right, so round number 3. Are we ready, people? That's the kind of enthusiasm we like on outPUNched. Right, so this time we will start with Richard. And the topic to go for 5 minutes will be in the kitchen. Take it away, Richard.
Before we get started, I think I should do a whisk assessment.
You know, I think you're a jolly good ladle.
Thank you. Because last time I took part in this show, I did get panned by the critics.
Would you like to smoke a little pot later?
Oh, I was going to say, I could tap you for some, certainly, yeah.
You know, I hope you're not getting cutting bored with this.
No. Just listening to some NSYNC quietly in the background.
You know, what I like about the show is there's a really wide range of topics.
There certainly is. There's going to be the same in 2 weeks' time. I just checked the calendar there. It says that.
You know, when we were doing the Christmas thing, I should have thought of like Friar Tuck.
Yeah. Actually, not a lot of people watch this show and enjoy it. I get a lot of negative feedback, people telling me to fork off.
Well, at least they know how to espresso their feelings.
Yeah. You've got that down to a T.
Yeah, it's I'm just trying to dish rack up those points,
Yeah, that's fine. Actually, I didn't tell you about my one fan who really does like me, and is always singing to me. Free's a jolly good fellow, so good for him.
If this round goes well, do you want some spoon tang later?
I'm not sure if that's going to work top or not.
I'm hoping we do like a medieval theme next. We can talk about like the knives of the round table.
That would be marvelous.
I should have looked at what I was wearing today. I think I needed to change my drawers.
All right. Yeah, you need to check that sort of thing, like they do in the Super Bowl. The entertainment there, they need to check that sort of thing.
But it's okay. I'm oven it.
Oh, I like your gold-plated joke there.
Yeah, I could probably use a spoon rest right about now.
Yeah. Yeah, I did have one, but I'm not sure where it's been.
And maybe you should use that as a last resort.
Yeah. I mean, don't want to get knifed.
Dang, that was a good counterattack.
Yeah, I don't want to be assaulted either.
Yeah, I don't want to bowl you over either.
I've had that one. Yeah, I'm getting peppered here with all sorts of jokes.
Okay. You think people are mean to you? Ian called me a frigid bitch. No, I'm kidding.
What?
Fridge.
Oh, sorry. Right. Yes. Yeah. Let's just call this a draw.
Yeah. Don't want a faucet.
How would you rate my weight measuring skills on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd say it, don't spray it.
Did you see that frying competition they had on the spatula the other day?
Yeah, I heard it was a wash.
Yeah, well, that guy with the big muscles, how much can he bench?
I don't know. I think we should table this.
Yeah, maybe he'd try a little harder.
Yeah. He forgot to say cheese when they took the photo. So
No.
a little
Well, yeah. Well, I guess he was hoping to be a little more shredded.
Yeah. If we go on a date, I heard he has a soft side and he can serrade his guest with a beautiful.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I think all the other ladies on The Bachelor have got great expectations.
The Bachelor, that's my bread and butter.
Well, I mean, there's so many leaks coming out of what's happening behind the scenes on that show. Maybe we should put something down in our calendar.
Yeah, I've been milking a lot of those themes.
There we go. That 5 minutes of In the Kitchen. Very well done. I'll be honest, I didn't think you two guys were getting on. Nicole and Richard were really going for it.
Yeah.
They're really going for it.
I thought that would be coast to coast.
Yeah, I thought I was going to be another one of them. Yeah, Richard. No, I didn't do that. All in the name of comedy. But yeah, thank you two guys. I'm glad we're getting everyone on. Everyone's getting a good chance to get the puns on, and it's just so much fun. So much fun. So we'll say goodbye to you guys for now. Yeah, paypal.me/punoff. Anything and everything that you can contribute to the show stays in the show and stays within these beautiful punners that we have. We're just going to come up for some halftime entertainment very shortly from our own Stevie Vegas. But what we'd like from you guys throughout the show is some topics for the four punners to pun on at the very end of the show. Just send in your suggestions for a topic that they can pun on all all at once, basically, just to end the show with a bang. But without further ado, let's get everyone on the virtual stage. Hello, everyone. Are we all ready for some halftime entertainment?
Yeah.
John's away to find his own, but that doesn't matter. We'll leave you in the very capable hands of
Viva Stevie Vegas! Viva! Viva Stevie Vegas! Entertains!
Cool. Well, today's halftime entertainment is all about healthy eating and fruit. So I have some good knowledge for the bump inside Susan. She can pass it on to the next generation. But here we go. So I'm going to let you know my favorite fruit. Hang on. Actually, would you mind if I pick a pair? Yeah, cheers. All right, here we go. There we go. Thanks for letting me choose a pair. See what I did there. So healthy eating. So I hope I don't drop any of these grapes because they'll probably let out a little wine. Fruit drop. And eating these apples certainly gives me a bit of core strength. Tossed salad. And a friend of mine's been leaving these all over his prison. He's hoping to get out on appeal. So, once you've eaten all those fruits, it's best to use a toothbrush. Have you bristling with confidence. Very fulfilling. And if you do it with the rest of your family, then you can do it in sync. So that's and you'll also find that joke inside Ian's joke book. And of course, don't use just one toothbrush every day. You've got to use it at least 4 or 5 times. So there we go. But of course, there is that problem when you're at the table and you're not allowed to play with your food. So the best thing to do is play with the plate instead. So there we go. Bad news now. I was at the doctor's and I had a very, very sore stomach. So he asked me what I was eating, and I told him, I eat a yellow snooker ball for my breakfast. I eat a blue snooker ball for my lunch. And I'll have to finish the day by eating a red snooker ball. And he said, I know exactly what's wrong with you. You're just not eating enough greens. Of course, the best way to finish off, always make sure that you're very, very hydrated at all times. Keep on drinking. So without further ado, it's back to...
Very well done, Stevie. Fantastic. Fantastic. And there we go. Stevie Vegas halftime entertainment for outPUNched. Highlight of my show, without a doubt. Of course, I love all you guys as well, but yeah, Stevie's something else. Right, so are we ready to go on with the second half of outPUNched? Yay! So we shall say goodbye to Stevie for the moment, and also Nicole and Richard, and we'll start with the people we ended on the last time. Let's see if you guys can make such a rousing start to this next round as the other two did to the last one. And remember, viewers, send in your suggestions for topics at the end of the show that all four could sort of pun on at once. We've already had a few suggestions in, some nice ones, but we're always looking for a few that it may give them a heads up. I may choose something completely different. Who knows? But yeah, so we shall go on to the next round, and we will start with Susan. I don't think Susan started. So for 5 minutes, take it away, Susan, on the topic of the sea. Above, below, anything in between.
I shall know.
Oh, okay. Oh gosh, I got caught unawares there.
Oh,
I think we're going to have a whale of a time.
yeah, because your puns are out of my league.
Yeah, it's a little submarine par for my taste.
Yeah, mine are a little crusty. Crust.
I'll just wave goodbye as I get kicked off this round.
If you are hungry, I can make you some scrambled eggs. And
Oh, you coral girl. I'm sorry you have to deal with me.
oh, it's okay. I'm gonna enjoy a really nice losing sandwich at the end of this.
Oh, fish, it's nothing.
Yeah, because I've been a little hormonal. I've been a little crabby. It's not been great.
Aw, my heart turned to jellyfish after you said that.
Oh, really? Because I don't want to seem gullible. See, gullible.
Narwhal, I don't think you are.
Or can we, talk about happy things? Or can
Sure, let's get cracking.
I've been trying to find actually a name for baby. And I paid somebody actually. I have a little bank of anemone. Anemone.
I was filming a movie. I was acting in it, and in it I got shot, and then the bullet pierced the squib, and then ink went everywhere.
Oh no! The closest I've ever gotten to being in a movie is getting catfished.
Oh wow, that makes me feel like a real bottom feeder.
You have a boatload of puns.
That joke was killer whale.
I'm trying to sail my puns, but I'm not sure they're working.
It's okay. I think you hit the hammerhead on the nail.
Yeah. I actually think if we could do something about the weather, the kitchen, we could like bridge topics. Bridge topics.
Why plank you?
Oh, righty, Shen. Sure.
Okay, I've been trying to think of a one-liner.
Oh, really? I keep thinking I'm gonna mess up, and then I'm not yet. Not yet.
Ah, yeah. This is quite a Titanic topic, isn't it?
Yeah, boy.
I don't think I'm going to cruise it, I have to say.
I've been protecting. I've been a little lifeguard for this thing.
Oh yeah. Last time I played this, someone just wasn't very impressed, and they called me an anchor. I think that's what they said.
My house is very well constructed. I'm really glad it's a heavy house and not a light house.
Oh yeah, like that. Yeah, that was really quite Pacific what you did there. Yeah.
Oh sure.
Oh sure, yeah, right. Yeah. Sorry, I thought that was a bit of a shit joke, but obviously it wasn't. Yeah.
No, it wasn't rocky at all.
No, nothing fishy there.
Yeah. I've actually made progress while I was waiting. I searched for that hurricane that I was looking for.
That came from the weather round, didn't it? If the points are shared at the end, then I suppose we would be tied.
I've been actually making an album of my tropics of screenshots of today.
Yeah. I was thinking of having some salad after this. Might be an iceberg in there.
Yeah. I've been a little nervous, and I've been going in circles a little bit, so I've had a little bit of arc tics.
Yeah, that would be quite a plum thing.
There we go. And that's 5 minutes, people. That's 5 minutes. Very well done. Yeah. Oh, we've got some reports from Stevie Vegas. All good, he says. All good. There's been no duplications, not many hesitations. And yeah, that was a lot smoother than the Christmas round. Let's see.
Yeah.
I am Jewish, so I did have an excuse.
Right, so we are going into the final round, and I've just got to think about who it is that we're going to have. Well, we're going to have a little commercial break, and then I'm going to come back because we've got some very tight scoring. Unfortunately, Johnny didn't come into that one last time. Never mind. So I think we might start with John next time, but I shall have a little think. And whilst we do, let's have a little look at this commercial. Every time you click your mouse on the PayPal.me pun-off link, a poor punner gets a little bit happier. Every single penny that you donate goes straight to our guest punners to pay their subscription, and it gets some wonderful prizes for you beautiful people to win. We do not take a penny. The fact that I got a new Bentley and I'm having a jacuzzi installed is completely coincidental. Oh, you feckers, I said platinum taps, not silver. Whether it's £1, $1, €1, or €1, everything you donate goes straight back into making this show the best it can be. Thank you for all your continued support, and remember to click on paypal.me/punoff. I want to see my face shining in the bonnet of that Bentley. Right, there is the advert for the PayPal link. But yeah, we do outPUNched pretty much on the second Sunday of every month. And we do the UK pun-off usually on the last Sunday of every month. So please join us then. We've got loads of back catalogue on YouTube and on Facebook, mostly on YouTube. We can see over 100 UK pun-off produced shows. Still at the end of that little kind of advert there, still not had anyone say what the noise was about 5 seconds before it, who made a little cameo in that. Whoever guesses it correctly, I'll send them some UK pun-off merchandise. So yeah, have a listen back to it. About 5 seconds before the end of it, there was a little cameo from someone. Let's go round the table, see if anyone knew who it was. Nicole, do you know who it was? Silence speaks volumes. Susan, do you know who it was? No. John, do you know who it was? The
Earl of Oxbridge.
It wasn't the Earl of Oxbridge. And Richard?
Was it The Edge?
It was. Adam, The Edge is fine. Adam Clayton, he's fine. Anyway, right. Oh, that was very niche there. Right, so we're going into the final round. The scores at the moment, we have Nicole on 39, Susan on 42, John on 23, and Richard on 44. So I think for a little bit of catch up, we're going to have to start with yourself, John.
Oh,
it seems
dear.
only fair to make the last round a little bit more competitive.
You're too kind.
So do we think we should just have John going in the final round himself?
Sounds good.
Go right up until. And you know what? I'm going to. That's actually not too bad an idea. Stevie, what do you think? What do you think on that? We'll have Johnny until he hesitates.
Yeah, like a Lambie to the slaughter, you mean?
Like a Lambie to the slaughter. There we go. If the puns have it,
let's just play it by the rules. Play it by the rules. There'll be a protest if things go.
I make the rules up as I go along. Has it not become that apparent?
Yeah, well, I guess. It
right. What we're going to do then for this round, since you are the best part of 20 points behind, we're going to start with you and you alone. Okay.
So this is what we call the remedial round, is it?
Well, if I do remember correctly, you are a previous winner of this here show, are you not? Yes,
that's right. But I drugged everyone's coffee that morning.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. It took a long trip to get round, but yeah, never mind. We always like those kind of jokes. Right, so we are going to start with you, John. Until I'm going to be a bit more harsh when it comes to the sort of the hesitating and things like that, and especially duplication. So on the final, but this gives the other guys more chance to sort of swat up. So I don't know if it is actually fair, but as I say, I make it up as I go along. So 5 minutes on the topic of fruit and veg. John Lambie, the stage is yours.
Okay, well, that appeals to me. So what I'd like, if you just let us have a chance, is I'd like to make a resolution that we all take.
Oh, well, that wasn't very appealing, was it?
I didn't think that I was going to be come quadding on so soon.
I thought I was just going to be vegging out, but I'm on the screen.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry, I just artichoked there for a minute.
Oh, the durination of these bounces seem to be pretty varying up.
Yeah, well, can you just excuse me? I've just got to go for a kiwi.
Well, it's very fuzzy, the picture. So if you could.
Yeah, sorry, it's been blowing a kale here.
Yeah, I've got a lot of skin in the game. So.
Yeah, and there's not much room to move around.
Yeah, and I add a CD element to anywhere I go. So.
Right. Cashew. Oh, sorry about that.
Well, bless you. It is one of the.
Oh, well, that was a bit of a turn-up for the books.
Yeah, but I'm glad that we're keeping it all in the core 4.
Ah, yeah. I've got a friend, Bjorn. He's a Swede.
Really? That's bananas.
Yeah. Last time he played it, he got pipped at the post. Just lost out.
Wow, that big ears.
It made him really melancholy, I have to say. Yeah.
Is he? Did he have a date coming up by any chance?
Yeah. Well, he was going to run away with this woman, but he was told that he can't elope. So.
Oh, you know what happens after that? You get pregnant, and then before you even get a bed, you have to get a crib, or what people like to say, a pre-cot.
Ah, yeah. Because when you get pregnant, do you find that you have to pee all the time?
I do, and I'm very beachy.
Cool.
Beachy. Bitchy.
Cool.
Oh. That's a kernel of wisdom that I will carry with me.
It's not like I was trying to get under your skin or anything.
I'm all ears.
Well, I'm sad that Richard got kicked off. I hate to see that man go.
Yeah. I heard that he's a pun animal. And he holds the key to my heart. So he's Zuki, the Zuki, my heart, Zuki. And he doesn't squash.
I know you would never lie cheat. That's okay. I know you would never lie cheat to me.
I wouldn't. And you squashed that other round. It was incredible.
I think you're really great. Thank you. Great. I mean.
Oh, thank you. I'm pregnant with 2 of my other friends, and once we have the babies, we're going to be a group of pumpkins. Pumpkin.
Yeah. Avocado.
Oh, nice. I've been eating a lot. I've been gourding myself. Gorging.
Well, that's great, but I'm afraid we can't raise your salary this time.
I thought you'd pepper that in.
Yeah. I want to show you my navel oranges. Actually, better not.
That would be a sunny boy, a soul lad.
Oh yes, well, it does get a bit radish in the sunlight.
You know what a baby's favorite vegetable
No,
is?
no.
Fib lettuce.
Oh, well, you son of a peach.
I guess it remains to be seen who is
It
the
does. It does. Hey, did you watch Oprah Winfrey the other day?
No, I did not. I was actually in the shower because my hair's gotten a little frisé.
Oh, that's a shame. So, oh God. Next.
That's all right. That's 5 minutes anyway. I was just totaling up I was just letting you go, to be honest, but not adding on any extra points. I was just totaling up the scores. That's what. Right. So quickly, what's 44 plus 7? Yeah.
51.
51.
Wow,
It is, yes.
it's a pretty good score. We got that.
Not the leader anyway. So let's bring everyone back in. Have we anything to report, Stevie Vegas? In fact, you know what? Let's bring in Stevie. Hey, Stevie, have we got anything to report in that last round?
And no, they all know why they came off at the relevant times. But congratulations to Erica Ettin for winning the O. Henry pun off.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can find her in
Very well
episodes 4, 8, and 10 of the outPUNched, and she's been on the UK pun off. Great friend of the show, and she can juggle now as well. So hit her up with those.
Oh, well done.
Yeah, brilliant, brilliant. So we are into the final round. We're on time for once this week. So the final scores going into the final round, we have Nicole on 43, Susan on 58, John on 36, and Richard on 51. So we have a 7-point difference at the top. Everything else to be sort of made up. But now it's time to find out what the beautiful viewers have suggested for topics. Bread, dogs, vodka,
Vodka.
space,
Is potato.
Iceland, whether the country or the supermarket, reproduction, art. Right, is there anything? Nice to see folks not floundering in this round. Yeah, that was just 7 ago. And I don't know, is that a suggestion as well? I don't know. So was there any of those there that you guys fancied or perhaps didn't fancy?
I really like you two, Bono, but maybe I gave away the punchline there. Maybe if you two can start.
Iceland, space, vodka.
That's what happens this hour in the morning.
Dogs, bread.
I like space.
Space, yeah.
Space.
I'm in the midst of reproducing, so I'm not.
Yeah.
It's got mixed views on it.
Yeah, no, don't choose reproduction. I need a topic I know something about.
Right, well, obviously Nicole and Richard haven't seen this show before. I ain't picking space. I think we are going to go. I know exactly what we're going to go with, people. For 5 minutes, what's going to happen? We're going to start with Susan, then John, then Nicole, then Richard, then keep going round, keep going round, keep going round. The way that scoring happens in this round is that if you hesitate or you duplicate, you have a point taken away from your total. So there's no sort of bringing in, taking off, all that sort of stuff. It's just a sheer points deduction penalty this round. And this round, let's just make a little banner for it. Why not? Because it'll be easier. So we'll start with Susan on the topic of dogs. Take it away.
Dogs.
So,
Dags.
I might pause. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh God, that's rough. Huh?
Anything today, Nicole.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it would be really great, Dane, if I could get my shit together on the show.
Oh, I feel like all the collars draining out my cheeks here.
I heard that Postmates is giving out awards. They have bronze, silver, and golden retriever.
That's pass.
Oh, that makes me very melancholy, John.
Yeah, I haven't got much else to do this evening. I think I'll just be poodling around, really.
There was one show where Ian and I got to talk about Ruby chocolate. They developed it in a chocolate lab.
Oh, I see. Did they hound you for that?
You know, this reminds me of the last show when John showed his navel, when he stood up and showed me his Great Pyrenees.
I think if he did that there, he'd be barking mad.
I've been thinking about names. I've been thinking about Milo, Henry, Dan.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I just have to put on my pants.
None of that smut here.
I'll just tell my kids just to keep out of the way just now because they wanted a game of British Bulldog. I said, no, I'm not doing that now.
It's interesting that British politics and current events didn't come up. I was expecting to hear at least one pun about King Charles.
Yeah.
Well, one word of advice for you guys is never go jogging in the rain. Yesterday, I stepped on a poodle.
You know, I don't like sandwiches. I'm not a fan of things that are in bread.
No. Yeah, I'm just going to have to keep my mutt shut here. Yeah.
One of my favorite dog names is Arthur. Arthur.
Oh, I see. I've got nothing to that.
Neither do I.
Yeah, and I haven't got a Scooby.
Well, when I was on vacation, I actually loved going to get water by the get food by the ocean. One of my favorite things to eat is the Portuguese water dog.
Chihuahua.
You know, I think after this, I want some quiet time. I'm gonna go sit by a Clifford and be by myself.
Yeah, I can see you lapping that up.
I'm surprised that in the fruit and veg, we didn't say anything about collard greens.
Oh.
I should have Googled this term. I'll just get my phone and whip it out.
You know, I thought that water was coming out of my mouth, but it wasn't like a lot. It was just like a little dribble.
I need to take a bus on a long distance journey. You guys in the States, of course, would call that a Greyhound.
Yeah, I mean, taking a bus in the very least.
So if you guys want to know how to do puns properly, just take a pointer from me.
So I'm a half Asian, and I really hate perpetuating that stereotype, but I don't know how to dog park.
I don't know if you can hear us, Ian. I'm on the walkie-talkie here.
If you listen closely, I bet you'll hear a kennel of wisdom.
Why not? Yeah.
I met my girlfriend down at the shopping center. She was a Maltese.
You know, I get friend zoned a lot. I guess you could say that I'm man's best friend.
Look, it's nearly 8 o'clock here in Britain. So, you know, if we finish late, I'm going to be in the doghouse.
I love to eat hot dogs with relish and ketchup, but I know a lot of people think that if it's a dog, it's Bichon.
Fair enough. And my uncle died last week, and by the time I saw him, he was Mastiff.
You know, I go by an alias on this show, and I really hope that no one I know decides to doxy me.
Yeah. Don't look at me with those puppy eyes. Look.
That's us on dogs. Very well done, people. That was grand. That was very much an enjoyable topic to listen to you guys go on for. Yeah, to be honest, I put you on for about 5.5 minutes because it was just having so much fun. I thought that was great. But the final scores are in. In fourth place, we have John Lambie on 33. In third place, we have Nicole Eichenberg on 40.
How did that happen?
In second place, we have Richard Pulsford on 51. And to win it with the score of 58 is Susan Gibilisco.
Well done, 58.
Well done. Very well done. Fantastic score there. So, yeah.
Hey, she was playing for two. Come on.
It was a BOGO.
Yeah, a little bit of help. So you have got what? 29 then. So the winner is Richard Pulsford. Very well done. He was doing it solo.
Well done.
What?
Susan is the winner. No, Susan's the winner. Susan's the winner. Yeah.
So, Susan, have you got a pun in the oven?
I do.
There we go. There we go.
It's my little wombat.
Strength.
Right, so that is the end of outPUNched. Thank you to everyone. But before we go, we'll just go sort of round the table, as it were. John, thank you very much for coming on once more, and thank you very much for getting up at what is for the rest of us tomorrow. So
Yes.
I hope you have a great rest of your day. Have you got anything coming up? Anything you'd want to plug?
Yes, a shower, breakfast, and a commute to work.
There we go. The oldies are the goodies. And I'm not just talking about John. And in third place, we had Nicole. Thank you very much for coming on again. What about yourself? You got anything coming up? Anything you'd like to plug?
I do. I have a lot of comedy stuff. I'm not going to say it all, but you can find me at Nicole is just okay. I also made this really dope DB Cooper glow-in-the-dark shirt. If you would like one, hit me up.
Oh.
That's it.
Cool. Nice one. And that's in all the usual sort of social media channels, I take it, yeah?
Everyone. That's why I picked that handle.
Nice one. I thought it was just a TikTok one, but I can see it's just okay and not just talk. That's weird things. Yeah, let's go to Richard Pulsford. Very well done. Second place.
Thank you. Don't know what happened there. Yeah, if you're in the UK, I've got some festival gigs coming up. So 15th of October, I'll be in Aberdeen. 28th of October, I'll be in Faversham in Kent. And 5th November, I'll be in Nottingham. If you're near any of those places, please come and check me out.
Definitely. And to the winner, Susan, what about yourself? You got anything coming up?
Well,
apart from the obvious.
There's also there's an event where I primarily write and sing parodies for it, but I do also pun in it at the Punderdome in Brooklyn. I believe it's October. It's either October 20th or 25th. I'm pregnant. Don't try to get me to have a correct date on anything. But it's a lot of fun. Competition, and it's a special Punderdome where everyone's going to dress up in pun costumes. So there's going to be a pun.
Nice. And you say you do parodies.
Yeah, I love writing parodies in general. I really only performed them for the Punderdome so far. But if anybody wants a parody about anything, it's just fun for me to write. I've written a lot of parodies for this little guy.
What's a parody?
My favorite's that I get a kick out of you.
Sorry, that's just for me and Richard.
That's a Scottish thing.
I'm going to do it every time.
So, Susan, you mentioned that you were of the Judaistic faith. When are you due?
December 15th. 3 days after my due date is the start of Hanukkah. So, and it would be the 18th. So,
oh well, the start of Hanukkah is a very good due date.
Yeah, very good. Yeah.
Sorry, John, I got it. Stevie, how are we doing, Stevie? Oh, and what is this that you're looking for?
Well, I've entered a Christmas cracker writing contest. It's for UK only people, but if anyone can follow me on @SteveJuggler on Twitter, and if they happen to see me with the hashtag #GoldCrackers, if they can give those a like or retweet, that might help my puns to rise above all the other ones for consideration. Yeah, but a great show, everyone. Well done. Well pun.
Yeah, fantastic. And for myself, yeah, not at Steve Douglas. I make pun gold crackers. I'm doing that thing as well. But yeah, what we've got coming up in a couple of weeks' time, we've got the UK pun off. We've got some fantastic punners on there. Who have we got? I'll just tell you in a moment. If only I was better prepared. We have got Ben Emmett, we've got Roger Swift, we've got Kat Molinari, and a special guest. Can't remember who the special guest is at the moment. It might be Stevie. Who knows? But yeah, that'll be in a couple of weeks' time. UK Pun Off Live is on the 5th of November. It certainly is. Catch pretty much half of the people here there. Richard will be there. Stevie will be there. I'll be doing it. Honestly, there is more to the UK Pun Off than just like the three of us. It's more than just the three of us. And yeah, just released very recently, the last couple of days. Stevie assured me this would work, but it fucking doesn't.
Iain, where can we get that? I missed what you said earlier.
You can get that on Amazon. It's called Mispunderstood. If I could, you know what, I'm just going to take away this virtual background.
And Iain, would it make a great gift for stockings stuffer for Christmas? Or
Stocking
even
filler
Hanukkah?
for Christmas or Hanukkah or anything for your friends, for your enemies, and because it's glossy, you still can't even see it properly. But never mind. I live and learn. Mispunderstood on Amazon. If you type it in, they'll say, "Did you mean misunderstood?" No, I meant mispunderstood. You fool, AI fool. Yeah, we're not being succumbed to robot rule anytime soon. Mispunderstood. That is what we meant. And Richard, have you got a book?
Yeah.
There he is. The Punball Wizard, also available on Amazon. Not quite as cheap as mine, but yeah, you make your own determination, people.
It's all about the quality, you see.
It's all about the quality. More jokes for your penny in this book, I should imagine.
Funny.
That could be slanders. I've not done the calculations, but I'm going with it just now. But yeah, anyway, buy both our books. It doesn't just have to be one.
Exactly.
I mean, Christmas is coming up. You could buy both of our books, and you could buy Nicole's T-shirt as well. I mean, they look pretty cool. What other? In fact, I'm a bit interested in this now. Not that I wasn't before, but what other kind of like designs and stuff like that have you got?
Well, funny you should say that. I have a Cricut, and you can find designs at Nicole is just okay, or message me, and I will figure out a way to make it for you.
Nice one, yeah. So that's Nicole is just okay, or Nicole is just talk, whichever one works for you. But just remember, it's misunderstood, not misunderstood. That's what you're searching for. And Punball Wizard as well. And yeah, I think that's enough plugging for one show. Damien says, good show, folks. Thanks. I had a bit of trouble reading that because it was only 4 words, whereas usually with Damien it's a whole tome of things. Friend of the show, Damien Harmony. That's how we treat our friends. But yeah, but thank you. I thought this show was going to underrun tonight, but no, look at us. We're about an hour 10 in. Yes, something there from Damien. It came as quick as it went, or it went as quick as it came. I don't know. There is a joke in there, but it's not 9 o'clock yet. But I should just like to say thank you very much from myself, from Stevie, from Susan, from John, from Nicole, from Richard. Hope to see you again at the end of the month for the UK Pun Off. And yeah, until then, comedy showbiz wave, everyone.